I don't want to go other option with other
Yes,
option.
of course, having multiple choice and option it's very obligatory as a individually, I would say, ma'am. Yeah, that's great. I think whether they would be
Yes,
select
because
in MBBS or other, right?
yeah, please.
Whether they would be succeed in MBBS or
Second one, yeah.
that's great. And yeah, that's really great, ma'am. I would say ki you really you made the both of them, you know, bright future. I would say, really,
Yeah, I
ma'am.
never pushed them. They are in like different field. My daughter is good at music and dance. So,
Okay,
and my son is good at science subject. Both are in different field.
yeah,
Always I told them. So after growing you, after settle you different, like all people definitely they will ask from you. So your mom how to brought up because both are in different field. She is in
okay,
different music and
yeah, ma'am.
dance.
Yeah, yeah,
Tell me
you're right.
about you.
Yeah, about yeah, my ultimate goal also is that ki I just want to be a teacher in upcoming time as well, so that I can teach others because I love to teach others. You know, I love to help others, and that's why I just want to be.
Yeah, you have good communication skills. Okay, you don't worry because nowadays, if you have English language, if you have English skills, then means you would not fail in other sector. You can say
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
definitely you will success in your life.
Thank you so much. I personally believe like giving your 100% towards anything, it must give you what you deserve in your life, right? So I just keep moving on the same directions, and I think, ma'am, this kinds of session really helped me a lot to learning the human's nature and their specialities, you can say. It really help us to improve in self as well, right? If we are
Yeah,
lagging behind in some of natures and you have to really improve your some of part, so you can learn from others and you can work upon on your own natures, right, in order to improve yourself. So I
yeah,
really improve myself as well while taking session with many person.
yeah. It means initially always like I try to watch conversational video while doing
Okay.
household chores. And then gradually, I have learned so many things.
Yeah, I think having conversation, it's a very obligatory, for every person to learn quickly anything, I would say, right?
Yeah, because both like both people they are talking to each other. Which kind of way they have, which kind of manner they have, okay, which kind of question they have, how to ask each
Yeah.
other. So different kind of things we can know by conversational video.
Yes. And one thing, ma'am, we should really respect those people who are coming from scratch to the better level, I would say, because they didn't take any guidance from others, right? And they always try to reach self in this level, and they get to know how to raise questions, how to talk to people. So I should really respect each individual who are coming from the scratch to this level, right? Because
Yeah.
if I talk about your time, ma'am, so in that time, I think people were not aware about English language. They as are taking this language as a subject in their classes, right?
Yeah. That means my teachers they provided me only grammar, deeply grammar
Yeah,
you can say. Okay,
yeah.
but my both brother they studied from Dehraduni school in English medium. I taught them since childhood. Yeah,
That's great,
and
ma'am.
even though like even my children they took tuition like okay from me. They never take
Wow.
tuition from other
Of course,
person.
ma'am. You are a great, I think, communicator and teacher, I would say. You have a
Not
great knowledge, so
communicator,
you can.
only teacher you can say.
No, I mean to say, ma'am, in a teaching way, you can communicate, I mean, navigate anyone in a right way, right? You have great
Yeah.
knowledge.
Last year I started my spoken English journey and after that I started my spoken English classes as well. After 2 months back.
That's great, ma'am. So, how many students have you earned within a 2 months?
Month 8 students I have now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations, I would say, ma'am. Really?
Thank you, really. Yeah. Online and offline both. I provide classes.
Yes. I think spending time in teaching somebody, it's a better way of utilization of your time. Really.
Yeah. Means I thought that time so if I start my teaching in the spoken English classes, then maybe I can repeat again and again different kind of things like models and how to speak. Okay, again and again I can repeat. So then means it gives me confidence, and it gives me, you can say, other thing of
Satisfaction, right?
satisfaction. Yeah, because earlier I was a teacher in private sector school. That time, like I have been in Patna also, so I know very well how to teach students, how to manage my students, and
Okay.
grammar knowledge. I have
Hmm.
good grammar knowledge.
That's great, ma'am. Because what I personally think, grammar is the root of spoken English, right?
Yeah, formula.
Yes. So if you have the deep knowledge of grammar, so you must be correct in speaking as well. Enough you have to do some practice on daily basis, right?
Yeah, daily basis I do, but sometimes like I skip because I have so many responsibility. My husband only earn money, and after that he gives me. Okay, I have so many responsibility. You can say I have two children. How to so they grown up, and their future, their means all things, you can say, studies means where they got if my son get admission in got admission in NFSU, how to settle in Chennai, means different
Mm,
kinds of things I have only. My husband, yeah, he doesn't know about these things.
my God.
Yeah, my
It's
daughter,
okay,
she
ma'am.
lives in a hostel in Punjab, and that time also I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
there. And after that, yeah, Messi got admission there. So different kinds of things I have done.
Yeah, I
By
can understand your situation because you are a very sensitive person, ma'am. You're a very sensitive person and becoming sensitive in life, in our nature, having unknown fear, unknown fear. You can't identify your unknown fear. Why I'm getting a lot of afraid of thinking about the upcoming days of my son and daughter, right? Everything must be settled up. And after reaching on certain situation and certain period of time, but unnecessary, taking, overthinking, right? It's a human nature, right? What happened, ma'am?
hello,
Yes, I'm audible.
am I audible? Okay. Someone was calling me that time, so that is why I couldn't hear your voice.
Okay, now I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible now.
Yeah,
So, but doesn't matter for me. Just I am improving myself, or I want to be enhance myself. You can say
yeah,
day
yeah.
by day. Definitely, I will know different kinds of things. Okay, in English language. Yeah, maybe after 1 year, I must say I am good at. I will good at
Yeah,
English
yeah, of
language.
course. There is no doubt, ma'am. Of course, I know that. You must be reach better level in your speaking. I personally think like having determination and dedication, towards any goals and of your aim, anything you can reach if you do the right things, right? Of course.
Yeah, but sometimes I am afraid of like taking classes or like with session. You can say
Yeah, you're right.
because when like I know about you, I knew about you. So Chandan Lahiri is learned with Chandu. Then I have fear. I had fear that
Oh
time.
my God.
So Chandan Lahiri is a good speaker. I told my son.
My God. Thank you so much,
So how
ma'am.
to communicate with her?
Actually, ma'am, I personally think sometimes we are getting fear because we have to encounter the situations, right? And but in that situations, whenever you feel such a tremendous, fear, so in that situation, you always think about the one thing like what happened. They will ask me few questions, and I will give my best. Always try to sustain yourself and calm and compose, and always you give your best. And this is the way you can get out of this kinds of fear and perform tremendously in your life. This is the way, to just reduce your anxiety and kinds of fears. This is
Yeah,
the
I am
reality.
trying to best, you can say, but sometimes I have fear. I get stuck. Or nowadays, I am taking session with English Yari tutor.
Yeah, I think I have been some of videos of you. I didn't remember, but I have been watched some videos of you, and ma'am, I had
Yeah,
recognized your face.
yeah, but now that time I have fear. You can say with English Yari tutor, with tutor in front of tutor, I cannot communicate.
Okay.
I
So,
get
ma'am,
stuck always.
how many months have you been there on such kinds of applications? Only 3 months. Okay. So how was the experience of yours while talking to
Tutor, they are very expert, they are expert in this language, so they give me tips, different kind of tips you can say, because like we know very well grammar deeply or all things, but they like while talking, they means how, what do we call, like they give me tips, okay, means how can you speak in this way, you can speak, then you means you can be a good speaker,
okay, you can
like
be fluent in English like that.
yeah, like people's. Okay, just like one day I have, since I spoke people's, then ma'am told me no, people's it's not good. Okay, just you can say people, not
Yeah, yeah.
people's, because
People.
apostrophe is, if you then it's wrong.
Yes, people it's already plural, right?
Yeah,
Plural. It mentioning a lot of people at one time. So we
yeah,
can't aid as after the
yeah. Means
using.
apostrophe is, because
Yes.
of apostrophe yes, I told that time. So people's. Then ma'am told me no. So it's not good.
Yeah.
Different kinds of tips they give me. It's a good for me.
Of course, ma'am.
I didn't want, you can say, but my younger sister, she took subscription for English
Okay.
hearing. And after that, she transferred me. So, Didi, you can do. Because I am busy in other work, she is yoga teacher. She
Okay.
has also young child. He is 7 years old.
Okay. That's great, ma'am. I would say ki all of are very experienced and educated in your family, whether it could be
Yeah,
called relatives of you or anyone, and giving you a really right suggestions. That's really great, I think. You are very lucky for
thank
having
you.
such a great member. Right.
Yeah, thank you. It really means a lot. Yeah, I am privileged, I feel always, because my all family member, like Ramayana members,
Yeah, because
they support me. If like I am in trouble, whenever I call them, they, like in
so
Bihar, you can say so many discrimination between brother and you can say sister-in-law and sometimes in-laws. Yeah,
yeah,
but I am privileged, I feel.
yeah, it's true. It happened because of having less education about the life and relations, right? And understanding the human's feeling, right? They are not good in understanding sentiment of
Yeah,
others, right? Somewhere we all Biharis are lagging behind it. But some of them coming out of these kinds of thought process because they are going to engage self in different criteria and connecting with different personalities. And due to that, then they are going to learn. They are extend their thoughts, right? They just change their
yeah,
mentality. So that's
yeah.
why, ma'am, education is very important.
After getting education, they feel means their thought will be changed.
Yeah, because if I talk about me, so 2 years back, I was different, and if I compare my previous time and now, so I'm totally different. My thoughts has been changed within a 2 year, I would say. So due to that reason, because I was connecting with much person at COVID-19, I would say I used to connect with multiple foreigner and like different kinds of personalities, and I used to talk a lot of things and acquiring the information about different places, what's happening, and some of them, are very passionate to sharing their entire story of life. So due to that, I just made myself much educated and aware a lot of things.
Yeah. So just I am asking, so when did you start your spoken English journey? Because now you are a good speaker and I want to be good speaker.
Of course, ma'am. I think if I talk about time period, ma'am. So it's been, I think, 5 years. I know 4 yeah, 4 year. I think I've done 4 year because I
Before
started,
you.
I think, since COVID-19. I think because that time I didn't have any work and I had to stay at home. There's no any kinds of way to go out of the houses, right? So I just utilize
Okay.
my a lot of time over calling and talking to people.
Yeah. So like when did you start your YouTube channel? Tell me.
Okay, channel I started, ma'am, 2 years back.
I
Yeah,
got it now. Definitely I will become good speaker like you.
I got
I will see in.
you will be become good speaker than me, I would say, because you have a lot
Thank
of
you.
experience.
Thank you
Really?
for appreciating me. Yeah, I
Yes,
have good
ma'am.
experience because I like, what do we call, like my client, I deal with other people like, okay, whole day.
Yeah, that's why. And by the way, you are a very old person, not very old person, but you are more than, you are elder than me, I think, right? And you have a
I am
lot of
45.
experience.
I am
45, right? This is not I mean, less age, I would say. It's like it's a really great, I think, age where people are going to aware a lot of things and gathering a lot of, experiences of life and a lot of things, I would say. So
yeah,
it's obvious things. And what we convey in our conversation, basically, we are just defining things and we are sharing our experience, right? That you have
yeah.
a lot to share in your speaking, right?
Because I have so many experience. That is why I want to distribute them.
Yes, mostly a learner doesn't think like how to be fluent. And I always prefer everyone to just acquire more and more experiences and knowledges because that this is the stuff will you define, will you spread around the others. If you do not have anything in your mind, then what will you convey in your in your speaking, right? This is the
Yeah.
simple point.
Okay. So now I have other session with Radha.
That's great, ma'am.
Yeah. She sent me link, not link, email pay on email. So ma'am, I want to do conversation with you. Then
Okay.
I told her yes. So 3 o'clock you will be ready for this conversation.
Okay, ma'am. So thank you so much for connecting with me. Today, I really learned a lot of things, and most important things, positivity and positive vibe from your side. Really, it made
Yeah,
me
I
so much
have
happy.
positivity. Definitely, you will get job. And you are from Miss. Which part do you live in Bihar?
I live in around Samastipur district, you can say.
Okay, then after getting job, okay, I will go there. Like I will come in your house, and then I would like to have some sweets from you.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Thank you so much. It means really a lot to me. Really. Thank you so much. Okay, ma'am. So it was a really nice conversation, and we again meet. Okay. So, ma'am, do
Okay.
you want to this conversation also for you? Do you want this
Yeah,
conversation? So,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. I
I will
want to
email you.
upload.
Okay,
Okay.
I will email you. Okay, ma'am. Thank